This past Saturday, structures such as Star Wars, The Little Mermaid, Ghostbusters, and many more were built all through the mall to show support to the Capital Area Food Bank. Sarah Peralta, communications manager of the Capital Area Food Bank, is excited that construction is being held for the 6th time in Austin.
Something that's going to be a beautiful structure in Barton Creek Square Mall is going to actually be delivered to somebody within a few weeks.
For many of the participants, it was the first time being part of construction. Chris Hernandez from Enetech wanted to incorporate his Ghostbuster interest into his structure.
I'm a Facebook fan of theirs, and they had a structure at a grocery store that was made of soda cans in the boxes. And so I thought it was a really good idea if we could do that out of food cans, but make it more 3D.
3,200 cans were used for this winning structure, May the Food Be With You. 38,000 cans were donated to this competition. All these donations are going to the food bank and for the hunger families this holidays.
This is also the first time local high schools are participating. Atkins High School teacher Kenna Pierce says it was easy to come out with the plan, but the hardest part of the competition were getting the 1,200 cans donated.
It took us about 6 weeks to raise the money. We had a website where we asked for donations. We did a mini canned food drive at the school. And in the last 2 weeks, we cut the pieces and we've been putting the cans together.
Construction Expo will be held till the 17th of November at Barton Square Creek Mall. For more information on the Capital Area Food Bank donations, visit www.austinfoodbank.org. Jimena Alvarez, Texas News Watch.
The water came up under this, way up.
Medicine K. Lewis remembered the days when rain was abundant around Lake Buchanan. Unfortunately, the lack of rain has dried up surrounding areas. Kay Lewis gets emotional just thinking about her children swimming in Lake Buchanan.
I taught one of my children to swim in Lake Buchanan, and can't do that anymore.
Behind me we have the Buchanan Dam. Normally it would be filled with water from 1,020 feet, but unfortunately it has been quite empty.
Lake Buchanan sits next to Burnett, has a population of almost 6,000 people. The drought has affected this area in different aspects. Henry Brolin works for Hairston Creek Farm. His family has owned the farm for 23 years. Due to the drought, they have started to raise crops in a greenhouse.
The well has almost dried out, which is problematic because that supplies our house as well as our crops. So we've had to work through that.
Previously, they had a lot of tomatoes, okra, and different crops, but due to the lack of rain in Lake Buchanan, the variety of crops has decreased. Menecia Lewis not only sees how the drought has affected crops, but dogs as well.
Because there's no water. I remember what it used to look like, and it looks nothing like that now. There's a boat ramp with no water, and there's a dock in the middle of the grass, and that's not right because there should be water at least touching it somewhere.
The Lower Colorado River Authority believes that in order for Lake Buchanan to fill up the land and dock, it must rain one whole week nonstop and literally flood the area. Jimena Alvarez, Texas News Watch. Although the single-use bag ordinance was just implemented March 1st, Ecology Action Recycling Plant did not wait and took measures into their own hands. Brent Perdue, co-director at Ecology Action, runs us through what the plant does to implement it.
Plastic film, as you can see, we bag it up, we put it in our grocery store baler here, smush it down, wrap it with wires, and we send it on to a third-party vendor who recycles this stuff.
Texas Campaign for the Environment had been working with the city and other groups for the past 7 years to approve this law, and after a year of wait, it finally has arrived. Andrew Dobbs, Central Texas Program Director of Texas Campaign for the Environment, calls for a celebration now that the single-use ordinance has taken place.
Last night to raise awareness about it and to get the information out about helping to enforce it. This is a victory for the people of Austin and a victory for the environmental movement. It's going to be something that we're going to be really proud of moving forward, and I'm excited.
Starting March 1st, all plastic bags are being banned and are being replaced by replaceable bags. But what bags are being replaced by the plastic normal bag at grocery stores? This. Now you can actually go to a convenience store and use one of these recyclable bags. And for grocery stores, the Austin community was actually advised to be buying tote bags.
Texas enacted a student organization set up in front of Wheatville Co-op, inform people of the bag ban and offer other alternatives.
In response to the ban on plastic bags, we're selling bags made out of t-shirts, and so you can see one of them right here. And
Yeah, these are bags, these are t-shirts we got from Goodwill and we turned them into reusable, washable bags.
Alvarez, Texas News Watch.